For people stranded in Mexico right now or those planning to take a trip soon, a sense of fear and stress to travel may slowly start creeping in. Travel PTSD is a real thing that can either affect your vacation or create fear that prevents you from leaving the safety of your home. Joining us now with advice on how to handle travel PTSD is U of M Associate Professor in the Department of Psychology, Kristin Reynolds. Good morning, Kristin.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. Now tell us what happens when we experience something traumatic while on vacation or we see something on TV that freaks us out.
Yeah, absolutely. So really stressful events that have recently occurred. And so those stressful events are going to have an impact on how we're thinking and our how we're feeling in our bodies, and they're going to impact our behavior that comes next. And certainly those who have been living the recent events in Mexico and are recently returning from travel, they're returning, but their stress levels might be higher. They might be feeling particularly exhausted. There might be some difficulty concentrating or some trouble kind of getting back into routine. So encourage people to sort of take their time and to really acknowledge how they're feeling from returning from a really stressful and challenging experience.
Manitobans have either been experiencing firsthand the violence on the streets of Puerto Vallarta, or they're watching it on TV and maybe getting worried. What kind of effects can people experience from this?
Absolutely. So it can have a lot of effects on us, and most notably, if we notice that we're the type of person who's sort of tuning in and having a hard time detaching from media around Mexico and surrounding events, then kind of acknowledging that maybe it's time to pull back a little bit, seeing if we can catch ourselves if we're scrolling a lot on social media, looking particularly at stressful events. This can have a big impact on again, how we're thinking and feeling. It can drive up those acute stress levels, which can then make us feel perhaps more panicky than usual. It can lead to disruptions in how we're thinking and feeling on a day-to-day life, perhaps feeling more hypervigilant, and getting in the way of our mood and our connection to what's going on right here in the present moment in our lives. It can really remove us from the present moment, which can be a challenge.
And for kids who might have either been in Mexico, experienced it firsthand, or they're seeing some of the images on their screens, what does that look like for them, and what should you do as parents to help them get through it?
Yeah, I think conversations are so important, and important to have those conversations as a family, using language that as parents you would like your children to use to talk about the surrounding events, and knowing that they might go back to school and there might be conversations about these events. So sort of talking through that and allowing a safe space where kids can express their feelings around what happened, and taking things one step at a time too, not rushing back from these events into the full swing, though I know that's a reality for most. Returning from holiday, you're back into work, you're back into school, but seeing if there's a chance for pause and conversation and supporting each other as a family or as a community before returning to sort of life as usual.